Alright, game one on the draw. This hand doesn't look too bad. Room Olaf. We're gonna ink our biggest thing, and then we'll play this mini. Normally we wouldn't need to, we're not threatened by Olaf here, it's just that we'd like to get our Mim in play on 2. We're actually, in this case, we could just eat their Olaf if we want. Yeah, let's do it. The following turn we can just Mim back one of these and just use that as ink. Yeah, we'll just Mim back this Queen of Hearts and we can use that as ink in the following turn. Although, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have quested with both. That might have been loose. Here they can shift to Bing Tink and challenge here and then ping off my Mim. That might have been kind of bad, but looks like we didn't get punished. You love to see that. Yeah, let's just ink that. Guess we can play Rabbit here. I'm assuming their plan is to shift into Big Yzma and then just sing a whole new world. So, yeah, in that case, let's just leave everyone behind and just pass. We don't need to sing any of these, especially if they're trying to mill us. Okay. Okay, getting their own thing. That makes sense too here. Yeah, at the moment we don't have a way to get rid of the Yzma. We need an additional ink to make them sacrifice it. So, just use this as ink. I think we're fine to just get Spellbook in play and activate it. And here we're probably fine just questing with the team. Again, we don't need to use Friends on the other side just yet, because they're going to try to mill us. So we might as well hold on to these until we're out of cards. We don't want to refill our hand and then have them dump their hand and sing a whole new world. It just wouldn't make any sense. We'd rather be aggressive in spots like this where we can. Okay. Figured they had another one if they're gonna deal 2 to our Mim. Okay. Now it's a pretty easy Lady Tremaine here. Getting rid of their singers is a huge deal against this kind of deck. Yep, cool. Yeah, their start was, I guess, not what they needed. But yeah, we'll take it. On to the next game. Game 2 on the play this time. I like this starting hand, actually. We can probably just get rid of this Be Prepared, since we're on the play and we're going to have an aggressive start. Everything else I like, though. Depending on what they do here, we'll decide if we want to play Mim on 2 or another Pascal. Olaf. Yeah, I think we're fine just playing another Pascal. Ah, okay. That's pretty good. At least it's the 2-for-2 trade, but still annoying. Not trying to ink Goat ever, but I think we're fine inking this first one. And we just won't ink our additional copies. So they're on Ruby Amethyst as well. They're playing Teeth and Ambitions. We're not actually playing that card. We don't need to do anything with this Maleficent just yet. Oh, that was kind of bad. Yeah, I totally should have inked Maleficent there, and then played the other Mim, bouncing the Merlin. Yeah. Okay, well, we learned from that one at least. That was kind of a punt. Hopefully we don't get punished too hard. Yeah, we're not playing this card either. I think I might like this a lot more if it was inkable. I think we're fine to get rid of this Merlin while keeping our Mim in play. Question is, do we play Lady Tremaine here? Do we need to? Yeah, I'd say why not. We can probably ink this Maleficent. It's going to be a while before we can play it. Plus, we can always just bounce our Lady Tremaine and play her again with this Min. I think the best line here is just questing with this Lady Tremaine. And then playing Mim, just bringing her back to our hand. We can ink the Maui, just get the spellbook in play and start questing with that. We definitely don't need to turn this sideways, because then they have the line of Lady Tremaine challenging, plus return her to her hand, play it again, and clear our board. So we just won't quest with her. Them getting 2 lore, I think, is not as important. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, this isn't the greatest spot ever, because Be Prepared kind of gets us, but I think we're kind of just forced to make them have it here. At least we'll get some lore, and that will end up eating their whole turn. Yeah, figured as much. We're still winning on lore, and we have Plenty of good removal in our hand. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is pretty good here. I don't think I want to ink any of these to play Tremaine, so let's just activate Spellbook and pass. We'll just plan on using Be Prepared on the following turn, plus Spellbook again. Then we can just move on from there. Cool. And again, we don't need to ink anything just yet. We still have the line of Lady Tremaine plus Mim to return her and ink something for activating Spellbook. So we'll definitely Tremaine the goat. Interesting. Why are they playing this card? I mean, I guess it's good here against Lady Tremaine, right? Yeah, it makes things a little bit awkward. I guess we can just stall a little bit with our Elsas and see what they do. Because on these will stay exerted, and in our following turn, we can make them sacrifice one, play Mim to bounce her back, and then Mim can trade with the other. I'm assuming they are going to play another Lady Tremaine here to eat my Elsa, or they're going to do something to kill her, but since we have Spellbook, they're not really gaining any lore right now. We're at the advantage, despite them having more cards. Yep, figured as much. It's awkward that we can't activate Spellbook here with this line just because we drew another uninkable. But I think that's okay. Yeah, Maui seems pretty good here. He should end up making our Lady Tremaines a little bit better. Although I assume they're going to keep this other mini untapped. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not. Oh, this makes more sense. They have their own Maui. Okay. Well, let's keep activating. Okay, well, we'll just eat that. And if they don't take care of our Maui, then Elsa next turn can eat whatever they play. Yeah, okay. I think we still just might play Elsa here. Although Lady Tremaine is pretty good right now. Getting rid of either of these is actually pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. We can Lady Tremaine here, and we can play our Maleficent, hoping to draw anything that's inkable to get two characters in play. And then still activate Spellbook. There we go, perfect. So here they have to have a way to deal with their Lady Tremaine. Otherwise, we just have lethal. I know they inked at least one Maleficent, and they just played one, but they have drawn a lot of their deck. They've drawn like 36 cards, so I'd be fine if they be prepared, honestly. That would get rid of this evasive threat. They want a quest, be prepared, and then play another one of these. I'm actually fine with that. We still win that race. Okay, Maleficent makes sense. Okay, so we win on the following turn. So all we need to do, really, is just stop them from killing us. So Elsa is how we do that. Now in Ruby and Amethyst, they shouldn't... Well, actually, they could have Aladdin. Small Aladdin will drain us of one lore, but yeah, cool. Alright, cool. On to the third game. Game 3 on the draw. We're probably fine with most of this. Our hand is almost all inkables, and we don't want to get rid of this Merlin. And we're on the draw, so we want something to answer anything that's aggressive. So yeah, we'll just actually keep everything here. Well, actually, we know we're not going to play Pascal against Steel. So let's just ink that. Interesting. Ruby Steel. We definitely didn't need to play our Queen of Hearts here, but we have a handful of inkables, so not worried about it. And to be honest, I don't really know what our opponent is doing at the moment. I'd like to assume that they're on some kind of mill strategy since they have 64 cards in their deck. But we'll see. Yeah, so bad news, we don't have a Be Prepared. Good news, if they wheel, we'll probably find one. Not sure what exactly to do here. Yeah, this makes sense for them to start actually questing, so I'm about to be able to play Be Prepared next turn. They just have to assume that we have it, since we've drawn like 19 of our cards. Guess we'll start off with Maui. So I'm not entirely sure how this works. So Maui would only deal 4 damage to this tank, right? So this would only take 4, even if Maui challenges. Let's just see how it works. It should be 2 to here, and then for educational purposes, how does this work? It actually does deal 6, okay. Even though he only has 5 willpower. Okay. Let's destroy that. It took a little long there, but I wasn't exactly sure with the interaction with Maui and this Be Selfless Protector. I wasn't sure if it actually dealt their whole power, even if their willpower is lower. But now we know it actually would deal the whole 6. And a whole new world, I'm assuming? Oh, grab your sword. Okay. That makes it so their Tinkerbell can't just get challenged. Guess we're technically not dead. Yeah, but not seeing it be prepared in our top 22 cards is a little concerning. Right on time. I don't want to ink this, but I don't want to miss any ink drops. Okay. So they must have held on to that for a good minute. Yeah, if this was a 2-2 instead, we definitely would play it here. Oh, actually, I probably should have killed that instead. Hmm. Yeah, because now they can shift into, yeah, Big Lady Tremaine, right, and then just attack for lethal. Yeah, that was a punt. Pretty sure we're losing this game anyways. Yeah, I guess they didn't have it. We're not going to be prepared just one character. It's kind of weird, but we could technically just tap that down and then bounce our Elsa again and then eat it. Sucks that doesn't really help our board at all, but at least this should force them to play multiple things, at least, or to play another whole new world, I guess. Yeah, Scar's pretty good here. Thinking the Yzma so we can play. Oh. Yzma actually would have been good against this. Well. Yuck. Okay, well, at least we can just bounce our Maleficent and replay it. I'd imagine they're going to deploy at least one more threat here, though. Is that all of our Elsas? Yes, it is. That's rough. We have only one more Be Prepared. We have one more Lady Tremaine. Yeah, it looks like we can't get rid of both of those, but let's just see. Yeah, so we had a Lady Tremaine as well, but we just have the one Yzma. Okay, well we have one more of these, so let's just find out, I guess. Guess that technically works. Whole new world. Okay. Assuming they're just going to play a whole new world here. That's why they didn't do anything on their last turn. Sure. Well, we die to a whole new world anyways. Whoa. Oh man. So that's so good with Scar. Chosen character can challenge ready characters this turn. Wow. That's super good. I have one spellbook left. How many Be Prepared do they have left? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright. GG's opponent. 2-1 so far. That last game wasn't the best game ever, but it's all good. We're gonna get rid of these goats because I definitely don't want to play them early. Okay, Amber Steel. I definitely don't want to play Pascal. Don't want to just give them something to blast with Let the Storm Rage on. If they didn't have Cinderella on one, like if they had something different like the one-drop Queen, I think we would have played Pascal just to get our Mim into play. Okay, so they did have two the whole time. And do this just so we can eat one of their aerials. That's a lot of those. At least they're not doing a whole lot. They're only at 2 lore at the moment. Another beast, huh? We definitely needed that. So we can either play Tremaine here or just play one of these. Yeah, Tremaine isn't bad. At least gets rid of their aerial. Do they have their 4th Let the Storm Rage on? Okay. Sure. Yeah, getting rid of our Be Prepared and not trying a new one is pretty bad. At least we have Maui. They get a whole new world again. Actually kind of funny, because that shouldn't actually hurt us a whole lot, considering we just didn't have it Be Prepared. The good news is they probably shouldn't mill us. We still have 2 more copies of Be Prepared in our deck. Okay, that's all 4 of their whole new worlds. So now we don't have to worry about that card anymore. Keep those locked down, and then the following turn we can get Maui in play and start eating stuff. Okay. Our last one with the Rapunzel. That's clever. So we're definitely playing Maui here. We'll start eating stuff, starting with the Simba. And then the Queen makes sense here. And then we can also play Rush Mim, bouncing our Elsa so we can play her again. I mean, a Big Tink kills both of these, but I don't think that's a big deal. We could save one of them with this Mim if we want. We can have 11 ink next turn. I kind of like saving this Mim, honestly. Okay, they're just over it. Cool. Yeah, them getting rid of all of their copies of A Whole New World and having just less cards. Yeah, I don't see them winning this game since they only had 5 lore. All right, 3-1. On to the last game. Game 5 on the play. This has a lot of big stuff in it. Yeah, I think we're fine to keep these 4 cards. Okay, Amber, probably Amber Steel. What are they playing? Wow. Actually, yeah, I was gonna just have Maleficent sing, but I'd like to assume they plan on playing a whole new world next turn. Well, I mean, we know we're gonna ink this, so let's just do that. I don't know if we have any other options, to be honest, so let's just do it. Okay, and we know this is hitting that. We could play Spellbook and activate it, or we could just play Mim and bounce this, but yeah, let's just play Book and activate it. We could have Benjo to destroy it, but yep. Well, now he's pretty good there. Wow. Okay, not too sure what happened there. Let's just get one more game in, because this game probably wasn't too fun to watch. Alright, yeah, the last game was not super fun, but 4-1. Let's see if we can go 5-1. Oh boy, lots of Be Prepareds. Two Pascals. Let's hope we're not up against Steel. Okay, Amber, Amethyst. Yeah, these two Be Prepareds are a little unfortunate, but we could just get a lucky string of cards. Oh, Befuddle, gross. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess our game plan has changed a little bit. Definitely not playing that. We'll just play Goat next turn. We're gonna just use this as ink. So we're gonna play Goat, but Rabbit here makes more sense since we just drew that. It's not inkable. Do some more cards. This is interesting. This is Amber Amethyst, but they don't seem to be super aggressive. Okay, well that makes more sense. Two of those. Yeah, it's a lot of lore. Oh yeah. That is not a problem at all. Right, and to be prepared. Playing the Simba, I think, makes sense, but playing the 2-drop or the 1-drop Maleficent, I think, might have been just a little greedy. And start getting this in play and start activating. If they once again start deploying a bunch of stuff to the board, we can just be prepared. If they don't, we can just challenge plus mim plus challenge. Interesting. Okay, well, since we can only challenge one thing, I still think we should be prepared. So, quest here, be prepared. Not gonna ink, because we don't need to. Although, yeah, I definitely made a mistake there. I should have, instead of questing, I definitely should have just used the friends on the other side, saying that. That would have been better. Evasive, quest for 1. So we have a couple of options. We can play Elsa here, tap these 2 down, and just challenge Maleficent. Or we can play Big Maleficent to eat this. I think playing Elsa is fine here. Tapping these down. And still activate that. Challenge this Maleficent, get it off the board. And Jiminy will quest for 1, but that's not a big deal. Goat, okay. Yeah, the goats are troublesome. Hopefully they don't have another snake. Okay, good. Okay, so now what is the play? These guys do not challenge super well. Maui does, though. Maui and Mim definitely do. Except this Merlin is non-exerted. They quest for 2 up to 17. We get rid of their other things. Yeah, so that one took me a minute. I'm not sure if this was correct. But we got their goat out of play, and their Jiminy is exerted. We just have to hope they just don't keep ripping goats. Okay. Ugh. They're inking that? Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's rough. And yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's a pretty cheesy way to lose, but whatever. It was a good game at least. I'm sure there might have been points where I just lost lore when I didn't need to, but yeah, definitely this game. What I probably misplayed the most. Just let me know in the comments if there was a spot where I probably could have navigated better towards a win. Maybe it couldn't happen, but either way, thanks for watching.